Hello and welcome to this Batchat replay on Windstorm. We're joining the Scarecrow in this tier 10 match to see what he can pull off in this really nice tank. Now, the Batchat itself is a really nice vehicle. Personally, I haven't got the Ace Tanker badge in it yet, but that's mainly because I pretty much only play this tank in Clan Wars or in platoons of 3 people, and if you've got 3 good players, then it's a lot harder to get enough damage to get Ace Tanker badges. At the start, Scarecrow is moving to the general interception place position, which is basically used to intercept anyone going up that hill there where the Type 62 is. And the reason why I'm featuring this replay on my channel is that normally when you have Ace Tanker matches, it's quite common that they evolve from the enemy making massive mistakes and then someone getting a lot of damage in. But this replay wasn't really like that. The enemies didn't really make mistakes. It was more of a match everyone encounters most of the time, where the teams they're pretty equal, and it's not like a 15-1 victory or something. So that's what really sparked my interest. And at this point, the Scarecrow probably sees the whole enemy push in the south, and he does something that I wouldn't necessarily do in a Batchat, but it pays off really well for him. He just pushes forward, kills the T-54, and then gets into cover from the Lorraine behind him. And he's got 1 shot left, so he's going to put that into this IS-3 and then pull back to reload. And what that did was give his team the momentum to actually start pushing on this side as well. The enemy team was pushing mainly in the south, and now his team is pushing on the north. So it's a really nice move, and it sort of got the battle going for his team, which was in a stalemate and being pinned down here by basically the T-54 that prevented most people from moving by spotting them. So the first clip of shells went in quite well, and now the Scarecrow is going to the middle, because his team is now attacking that middle position from the other side, so he wants to go behind and get some damage in. But first, M103 there, and an E100. But he moves up further because, yeah, you don't really want to enter a staring contest with an E100 that knows you're there, because he will do 800 damage or something, and you don't. And this Lorraine really wants the Scarecrow dead. But he puts his last shot into the E75 and bounces the return shot from the Lorraine, which is quite interesting. For some reason, I've noticed as well that the Batchat bounces some ridiculous shots, especially for the armor it has. But I guess it's all in the angling. Even really thin armor, when angled at extreme angles, will bounce shots. So yeah, it's funny though. I've bounced off the ass of another Batchat with my Batchat, and yeah, 258 penetration dinging on what, 40 millimeters of armor. But next victim drives in the middle, so T-34 gets tracked, doesn't spot the Scarecrow, and now there's an M103 moving up, so he's just setting up an ambush position, no need to push. Put 1 shot in, 2 shots in, and reload, so pull back. And at this moment, the E100s that were in the city center have pulled back to the enemy base. So the Scarecrow, while he's reloading, moves in, and we see the last E100 pull back as well. So as you can see in the team list, that is an E100 platoon, and yeah, I don't know what they were thinking going back like that, but yeah, the Scarecrow, by the way, in the chat is saying that he's getting 600k for this match. It was an urgent order we had up, which gave 600,000 credits if you had 10 penetrations. So, and he did that easily. So, E100's over there, and here we see the reason why they are so bad, because they spam heat and they've got no idea how the shell actually functions, so they don't do any damage, which is good for the Scarecrow. But yeah, it's always funny to see heat noobs feel like this. But as I was saying, 600,000 credits, and he's getting something like 140k for this match in the end. So it means that he makes about 750,000 credits by playing one match, which was also funny. And now he's just baiting that E100. He can't keep his gun on Scarecrow, and Scarecrow just has to wait for him to point in a different direction and then put fire in. So as I said, this was an interesting Ace Tanker match because it was a pretty normal match in that respect. So it was nice to watch that as well. He managed to get Confederate and High Caliber for this match and do 6,666 damage, which was also quite funny. So hope you liked the replay. If you did, feel free to rate it and possibly subscribe to the channel. And see you next time.